Hello, beauty babies. How good to see you today. I am going to be trying to continue our climb to Mythic using Reid Duke's lovely Selesnya Ramp list. We were Platinum 4, no stars. Now we're Platinum 1, no stars. So heading upward, heading onward to good things. And the gist of this list is really fun. We have a bunch of ramp tools, such as Prosperous Innkeeper, Tangled Florahedron, even the good old Loyal Warhound, to get us enough mana to do some of these juicy 4-mana plays on turn 3, like Esika's Chariot, a Felidar Retreat, or Yasharn, Implacable Earth, Implacable Earth, whatever Earth. One of our really fun, satisfying big ol' payoffs is Storm the Festival, which can give us 2 cards of mana value 5 or less. Look at all the juicy 4-drops that we can hit. And sort of rounding out this list is just some really good cards like Elite Spellbinder, Wrenn and Seven and Esika's Chariot combo, very good. But I want to note something. If you look at the land, there's 17 land because we have these 4 modal dual-faced, these 4, and these 4. So there's actually secretly 29 land in this list. It's just that many of them are slick, sick creatures. And in the sideboarding, we often cut the whole high end in favor of some more aggressive, cheaper things like Curses of Silence to prevent Alrund's Epiphanies from being cast. Things like Paladin Class to try to remove some obnoxious counterplay from blue decks. Toski, Bear of Secrets, and Reidane, things like this, as well as just a mixture of removal. It's been just a ton of fun. One of the reasons I just want to note, today I am tired because I went to bed at 1, which is not unusual for me. And then I had to get up at 6 a.m. when I was notified of the Twitch leak. Or in case any of you didn't know, the entire Twitch source code got leaked. And all streamer payouts for the last 2 or so years, I don't know what's happening. However, I can make some conjectures. This is a spike field hazard, so I could work under the assumption that it's probably going to be one of those Alrund's Epiphanies lists that is primarily trying to win by doing a big burst of damage all of a sudden. And I'm just going to board in the plan around that. What? There was one obvious cut that I made before. What was the one thing that I cut? Does any personal info of streamers leak besides the payout? I think it was everything. I feel like it was like freaking everything. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm assuming. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? I think this is the one that or maybe it was this one that I removed. Because we're pulling down the curve pretty steeply. Let me do like this. I don't remember how I boarded this the other day. But your address is safe, right? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. But either way, the hacker did say this was part 1 of a leak, so we'll see what's going to happen. Ardwag says Esika's the one to pull. It's slower. If this is the red-blue Alrund's Epiphany list, it's going to be pretty bursty with how it winds up smashing onto the scene. Nope, it's a Gruul list. Whoopsie doopsies. Oh, crap. Oh. Alright, we're going to be making some changes. Okay. Prosperous Innkeeper time! Woo! Hit me. No. I didn't know that this list ran any spike field hazards. It's very interesting to know. I will play a Prosperous Innkeeper. Dude. I'll play a Tangled Florahedron. Make sure that we have enough mana for Wrenn and Seven, should it happen. And also to get a little bit more of our bears on the board. I'm Joe James. Do you think it's easier to rank up in best of 3 or best of 1? I don't have a really strong opinion on that. Yeah, I don't think I really have a particularly strong opinion on that. This Paladin Class is one of the most useless cards we could possibly have here.
Those who hunt destroy the entire farm-citizen army.
But yeah, just to finish the thought, man, I feel terrible for the people on Twitch. I mean, that just must be and feel just horrific. Yuck. Me? Hey, Raunchy, good to see you, man. Oh my god, Raunchy, what a treat. Hey, Raunchy, where did we meet? Was it in an MLG? I feel like it was at an MLG, but for some reason I also feel like you were at a Magic Grand Prix that I was at. This, and this. We're literally so dead because I sideboarded as wrongly as possible, so I'm just gonna get this out. MLG Columbus IRL, I want to say 2012. That sounds right. Let me just pull out all the crap that I put in. Okay, Portable Hole, Fateful Absence, Borrowed Time. I do want the Felidar Retreats in. I do want the Yasharns in. I do want the Storm the Festivals in. Easy. We go over the top. Balgren says, it is a weird pattern that first Slack, then Facebook, and now Twitch had some major oopsies within the last 7 days. I mean, I don't think it's a pattern. I just think that when you have a semi-random event, I mean, I guess we when you have a semi-random pattern, like, imagine that you rolled a dice every single day, and every time you rolled a 1, a security breach happened. Okay, let's imagine that. Every time a 1 was rolled, a security breach happened. Well, there's going to be times when you have a week and you roll nothing but 1s. And that's just normal. So, I mean, the fact that there was some security breaches consecutively within a week just doesn't surprise me because there's enough companies doing things, and there's generally some randomness between the events. That is a very good draw. I'll probably gobble the dog. Yeah, Gorbachev says there are likely multiple breaches a day. We just don't hear about them unless they are bigger companies. That's another really good one. Another really good point to make. However, I am tired because I did get up at 6 a.m. after sleeping for a few hours just to try to make sure that there was... and make sure everything was okay. But, by God, we're still here, doing our gosh dangdest. Forest off the top would be the nuts here. Hello. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, I went to a dinner last night. That's nearly terrific. I'll actually, we'll take that. I went to a dinner and I just didn't turn off my stream. I left it on. And I mean, my phone was blowing up. Sean, your fucking stream's on. I know I'm not home. Sean, your stream is online. I'm not at home. Sean, when you get home though, you need to turn it off. What was the viewership like then? Let's actually let's go to insights. Channel analytics. Really fucked my average viewership. God, that fucking annihilated my average viewership. Oh my God. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, that's really bad. Oh, speaking of bad, that's also terrible news. Oh, look at this gamer. I'm gonna do no blocks for now. Re-heal with this. You hate to see it. It's a pretty slow card, so that's good. Alright, top decks. Who are better? Crackarts, do you have a prediction for the winner of the World Championship this weekend? Not really. I mean, if I'm being honest, I've been pretty unbelievably chock-packed full of stuff as of late, so I'm not even sure what the deck lists and formats are, even though all that stuff's been released. NTI's coming up, so, you know, I kind of want to watch some TI. Doubling up on this guy, this and this. How do we want to do it? Okay. 3, 6, 7, 8. I like this. Nice, the Innkeeper lives. Alright, here we go. Xhot says, hey Sean, is there a particular team or player you're supporting that you'd like to see? I mean, if we're talking about TI, again, I play a lot of Magic, I play a lot of Dota. I don't actually know who's participating. I mean, generally, I like the American players and the American teams, generally speaking. Oh, what an absolutely fucking dog shit run out. Okay. Did we just immediately die? Chump-a-dump-a-bump, chump it up. OG's gonna win the third in a row. I really like OG a lot. They're incredible. Emeria? What is that doing there? This first match has been a little bit of a dumpster fire because my opponent conceded after playing one land in the first game. This actually seems like a relatively just terrible card to include in here, but alright, so we do this and this. Da-da. Burner. Probably right. Gotta deal with a lot in the air, but I don't think there's really anything we can do about that. Yep. I'm not too torn up about that game. That was just kind of a hilarious... Sort of, we basically played a best of one because the first game our opponent conceded after one land. I completely just assumed the wrong deck and then just did it wrong. I go first? This hand's terrible. Whatever. YOLO. YOLO. Alright, let's play this Cave of the Frost Dragon, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Alright, hey, look at this. We have a turn 3 play. Now, do you have any TI hosting stories? Well, as the one-time host of TI, Day 9. I don't know if I have anything too notable, but if one-time TI host Day 9 has anything to tell you, oh, he's going to be excited to do exactly that. I love referring to myself as one-time TI host Day 9. That's fucking so funny. Oh, man. Well, as a one-time TI host, I will say that really hosting is not all that different from just watching the game, if we're being real. Because, you know, as you well know, we're kind of just sitting there watching the games and talking about them. Moo. Why don't you slap that title on various social media profiles? Oh, yeah. The problem is no one will know it's a joke, though, because every social media profile these days of anyone that works in the entertainment space, it's always the same format. It's never not the exact same format every fucking time. Alright, well that's fine. Go ahead and play Wrenn and Seven. Malevolent Hermit can't sacrifice because we have Yasharn Implacable Earth.
They prepare for war.
Patrick Mendez says, would love to see you host again now that you know more. I remember the community being really shitty. Though that's not that different than normal. Though I know you mean it in a kind way. I want to just stress that does feel a little bit like, hey, Day 9. It's really glad to see that you've lost weight. People used to call you fat all the time. My God, did they call you fat a lot, Day 9. And I'm like, that's true. They did do that. Yeah, yep. That's correctamundo. Correctamundo again. And also, at the event, when I'm working an event, all I have time to do is to work the event. I'm not, like, live with fucking, like, Reddit open in the corner. What does this guy has? Kazandu Mammoth open? Yeah, I'll kill the big one. Go to the after party? Oh, yeah. And I danced the fuck out of life. My God, did I dance. I fucking danced. Alright, so let's do this. By the way, here's... If any of you have never seen this combo, this is a good one. You just put all the land like this. See what I mean? It's like quite good. It's like pretty good. Something died. What died? Something died? Cool. Death, death? Good death? Death. Excellent. Got it. So yeah, no, I mean, it was really weird. It was actually a really, really weird experience hosting TI because there was essentially virtually no rehearsal. Like, none. They were just like, all right, here's the set. So you'll be there, and the other people will be there, and see you tomorrow. and then we were just live. And I did fine. I did what I would call a serviceable, fine job. Didn't know the players very well. Still relatively new to the game. I had played Dota for a total of like 11 months at that point in time. And I have done enough excellent hosting to know when I'm not doing the greatest, which is fine. Try to do my best with how I could, with the information I had. And just stay focused on trying to deliver a good job. And then that's basically what happened. But in between, people would come up to me and go, hey man, are you okay? Because people are shitting all over you on Reddit. And I'd be like, well, I haven't been on Reddit. And we're live in 6 minutes. So thanks for that. I don't fucking get why people do that, man. Hey, I wanted to let you know that Janet was secretly calling you an absolute idiot piece of shit, and I want you to know I stand by you. I'd have rather have not known. I would have rather have not known. What the fuck do I want to do against this list? Is this the right run out? You know, I just realized I was telling a story and didn't think through my sideboarding, so let's ignore my sideboarding on that. Zidrat says, I remember being really disappointed with the panels they had at TI7. I thought Dana was doing good, but he couldn't really shine without more interesting panels. If I remember correctly, there were a lot of panels lacking charisma. Not Dana's fault, he didn't have much to play off, shall I remember it. You know, I'm kind of the opinion that it is the host's responsibility. The job is being able to take a variety of co-panelists who have a variety of comfort levels of even being there on the screen and making it work. You're not what I want to see. And so I think that a lot of the feel of it lacking quality is my fault, is the host's fault. Straight up. I don't think that this list runs a lot of counter magic. Outside of the Malevolent Hermit. I don't think so. And, you know, I appreciate people being thoughtful and understanding about, like, well, you know, Day 9, I think that this is clearly something that, you know, from my perspective, I feel like you are not being set up for success at all. Strongly of the opinion it was not on you. I'm sort of like, I appreciate that, but no, it was. it was. And that's okay, and that's okay. It's okay. You know, as someone who's hosted, like well over 100 events and stuff, it's okay to suck at some of them. You know, it's fine. Doesn't break my heart. As it so happens, I mean, I obviously prefer to fucking slay at everything I do and have people go, my god, and how does the king keep delivering? I love that shit. Get out of here. Ethernet, thank you for 5 gifty subs. We have a lot of gamer moves coming out of Skurston. Quite the gamer moves indeed. It's me, a Cathar! The Cathar. I feel like we're winning. Just there for the rewards. Just gifted 5 subs. Says, this is a bribe. Please re-rate your performance in TI as at least a 5 out of 5. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm obviously the king of hosting in Dota. After I did, as a one-time host of TI, I'm well aware that I'm vastly superior to essentially everyone that I've ever seen get on the hosting stage. That's for goddamn certain. And really, I just want to stress the only reason why there was ever any issue was my teammates in the broadcast. I thought that there was nothing more authentic than the experience that was delivered where I, the host, comma, the hard carry, was sitting here with just a shitty mid, a shitty pause 4, a shitty pause 5, you know. I mean, who are these fucking people? I just think the one thing Valve needs to do is introduce a chat wheel and ping system for us hosts. That would have gone a long way to allow me to just sit there and go, hey, ping, 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 be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? One-time TI host Day 9 definitely knows the right way to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Dodge this. So that was some serious 9v1 hosting. Fucking sick, man. Alright. Hey, Nimbus Owen, welcome to the Chatosphere. Francis almost kept a straight face during it. I know, it was very close. Oh, there's another one of these fuckmen. Felidar. Ta-da! I can't believe it! I wasn't prepared for this! Fuck! Hey, good to see you here too, Ant Dude. I'm thrilled. I was thrilled by your message, Ant Dude. I was thrilled to hear it. Human soldier, wizard. Okay, so we should do this. got it. Another concerted defense? That might actually cause us to fucking lose. Ah, shit. Oh no, the Luminarch Aspirant. Dude, we're actually all in on these Prosperous Innkeepers. I need to put this somewhere. Alright. No. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. So actually, I can afford this, huh? What a draw. I'm not going to run this out because I want to be able to Felidar next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good. Oh. Alright, well, I'll do that in 2 turns. Alright, I'll do that in 2 turns. Oh my god, thank fucking god. Yes! Oh! Fuck. Oh. Alright. Not gonna swing with the Brutal Propose. Alright. Fine. Surprise! Coming back from the brink. Nothing. Nothing at all. You love to see it. Okay, that works. This is right. Okay. I played the Field of Ruin and attacked really quickly, so maybe he doesn't even notice. I can crack this field. Basically get a near lethal attack every time. Alright, somehow it didn't remove pips due to our last loss. It seems like either a bug or a feature, but who knows the difference anymore? Who knows? We're doing it. Red or blue spells? That's never getting finished. Attack with 45 creatures. Oh, he will. He will. What's going on this phone? What's going on this phone? I gotta plug DK30 in a little bit. I'm gonna go get some water. Ugh. Opponent goes first. It's trash hand. That ass hand. Oh yeah, I'm doing like this. Hey, have a good day, Shadowcat. Oh, ho, 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 the Scute is what I'm about, baby. She took a mint. So good to see you, Mint. What's up, Mint? Mint? Ethernet gifting us 5. Mwah, good to see you, Ethernet. We're trying to climb the Twitch income ladder. It's been a real challenge. It's when you're this insecure, it feels like nothing you ever do will be enough. I think it's time to Elite Spellbind. Let's see. So this is a Gruul ramp list, is it? This probably creates the biggest present tense threat. This is the one. I was shocked that with the 213 rank. I was shocked. I assume we were out of the top 1,000, but it just turns out we're fucking, you know. As a one-time TI host, I always tend to perform better than I expect. Get in there. Alright, well the fact that we whiffed land sucks unimaginable, Dix. Sentient Petunia says, could he play Shatterskull as a land if you'd exiled it? It actually can. Because this says, for as long as the card remains exiled, its owner may play it. Play is the key word in this little thing, Aroni. Because it says play, God, if I could have just drawn a fucking land. Play means that you have the ability to play it as a land or cast it as a spell. If it said cast, you would not be able to. One-time TI host Day9 is having a tough time.
Mighty forests.
It's a Yasharn. Bing bong. Oh wait, this is fucking. This fella. Oh, this fella's gonna make you a mistake. Fela.
Power grows with tender care.
Oh, by the way, in case no one's actually done this, everyone's actually done the exact opposite here, which is what we'd expect. Best community on all of Twitch here. Oh my god, Galifan is just so healthy. Oh, healthy. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Ermagerd, Sturm the Fierce of Earth. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Get in there. But there's, it goes a little bit without saying. Still doesn't hurt to say. There is a substantial difference between the gross revenue figure that a streamer receives versus how much money that person actually puts into their pocket. And I've talked about this before in the past that okay, so this doesn't proc. Ooh, actually, I'll do this. I should have played the Wrenn and Seven first, but that's okay. I'm used to sucking. There's the burning Hando Dandos, which is fine.
Trees are old, and trees can fight their own battles.
Because a lot of the broadcasters have employees, contractors, hires, things like this. So, for instance, I see a lot of people on Twitter at 6 a.m. where like, I didn't realize that person makes this amount of money per year. Yeah, I'll kill the tree folk. And first of all, they don't necessarily make it per year. I have had 6-figure swings from the business perspective. Where you make this much this year, and then the year after, you make 6 figures plus less. Okay. This is just normal experience, right? This is just perfectly normal, though it does suck. So making it per year is different. You make money this year in entertainment. Just in the same way your favorite game dev maybe had an absolute banger title. And then their next title was eh. And then they went busto. Esika. I think I do want to go. Do a little of both, huh? And I would just encourage people to, you know, be a little thoughtful about that side of things. I don't think we have an attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we should be fine. We should be just fine, right? Because we're gonna make another 9/9. After this game, can everyone spam me about DK30s, please? Will you please spam me about DK30s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 8.
Come, 7. It is time.
Come 7. Cause 7, 8, 9. She took immense. Once upon a time, someone told me I should be grateful for getting paid in exposure. Not in this economy, not in any economy. Hey. Yeah, no, I mean, if there's one thing that I think, again, that everyone already thinks, everyone already knows, everyone already believes, we'll keep saying it. Creators should be fucking paid, okay? Because there's something like 10 million broadcasters on Twitch. And I think, is it the top 1,000? Make livable wages? I think it's the top 1,000. I know what to do. I've found the line. So when 1,000 out of 10 million are making a livable wage, I'm sort of like, wow. Wow. How do I want this to function? Here I come. This one, please. Says, I assume Eric and Ed, the editor, among the paid folk. Oh yeah, yeah. We try to pay everyone all the time. Buddha T says, if only the top % are making livable wages, is Twitch a multi-level marketing scheme? I assume that's a joke because, like, literally, there's no multi-leveling at all happening in any regard, period. The answer, I believe, is unbelievably not at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So we want this to happen second. First. We probably have the Alpha Strike next turn. Probably.
We will help you find safe ground.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like saying, wow, a lot of people don't make money on Twitch. Does that make Twitch an automotive accident? And I'm like, I don't even fucking know what you're saying, man. Because the idea of multi-level marketing is if I am a level, say, 4, the people below me who are level 3 take a cut of their revenue and pay it to the 4, and then the 4s take a cut of their revenue and pay it to the 5s. And yada-dee-da-da-dee-ba-da-dee-ba-da-dee. +1, +1. +1, +1. I mean... 1, 2... So we should probably just go... Land... I guess Wrenn and Seven. I wanted to go land. But I think this is fine, because then everything will be above. Be 7 toughness or higher.
From root to canopy, the trees are mighty.
Linus says, no worries if you don't feel comfortable addressing this, but Cover Go Blue put out a cool video today talking a little bit about how YouTube is much more lucrative than Twitch. Is this generally true in your experience? Not even fucking remotely. Complete opposite. This goes, this goes, this is in, this is in, this is in. Do I maybe want the Reidanes? Maybe I do. Sorry, after the best of 3, everyone. Sorry, after the best of 3. We're still in the best of 3. I mean, I have set up my entire career to be Twitch focused and live broadcasting focused and not YouTube focused. So I want the Kazandu Mammoth first because then I want to ramp into a Felidar Retreat. This helps a lot with our upcoming turns. So now I can go land Tangled Florahedron, Fateful Absence, and then turn 4 Storm. Good. Back to the same stuff again. But I mean, the long and short of it is, no matter what, no matter what industry we're talking about, it's just the case that, like, you pretty much make more money. This will sack to kill that off, huh? So I should really focus on Storm of the Festival. Yeah. You just make more money off direct customer to creator relationships. That's just kind of like true. In the past, 30 years, there's been these ideas of like, ooh, there's an advertiser that shows up as an intermediary, and the viewer is not paying for anything, and the creator is not charging for anything, but there's this intermediary ad thing. But I mean, the fact that there's subscriptions on Twitch is just like it's very linear. Keep this one around for the time being. That's pretty good. Oh, let's pass through. Oh my god, Galathan is as unlucky as it gets! Whoa! I want to note something. This is put 2 permanent cards out, and one of the benefits of being a white-green list is that a lot of my removal is permanents. A lot of my... just a lot of my stuff are permanents. So... a lot of my stuff are permanents, so it makes it much more reliable to do stuff with Storm the Festival, which is one of the reasons why I like the list a lot. Make a cat. We make a cat and we defense it. Jewel says, Yasharn sort of turns off the Trap Breaker hilariously. Yeah, this is one of the problems, is the Trap Breaker, you can't sacrifice it, but you can attack to make that happen. Yeah, I mean, it's not that YouTube is better or that Twitch is better in terms of revenue. It just depends upon what kind of content you want to create. For instance, it is really beneficial on Twitch for me to make 30 hours of content in a week. It's, like, really great. On YouTube, it's not, man. I upload way too much fucking content for a reasonable YouTuber. There's a lot of YouTubers that I know that will upload 3 to 5 videos a week. And they spend hours every single day carefully crafting a beautiful 6-minute video. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be okay. Bye, friendos. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Cat. Cat. Kill my cat. Zero, from what I understand, YouTube's rev share is higher. Rev share of what? Oh my god, we're gonna meet so many cats. Oh yes. Oh my god. Meow. Oh, meow. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, we're flying in. Oh, no. Come in, bam. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I think YouTube is a perfectly great platform to build your content around, which is completely great content to build your platform around. You know, it's just different, types of media. You wouldn't dare swing with the den of the bear. I think it is substantially more important to unramp my opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. Wow, they didn't want to storm the festival. You love to see it. And cat. Cat. Give me that.
We contain fires that must never be unleashed from another forest. The will of the woods is made manifest.
Coach says, don't forget that many of the more in-depth YouTubers rely on Patreon rather than YouTube. Yeah, that is a great point. I don't have a Patreon. I don't think we necessarily need one.
Trees are old. Heed the trees. They prepare for war.
Almost. Almost got him. So, let's see here. Yep, that'll do just fine. Hey everyone, it's time to talk about DK30. Oh yeah, let's talk about day9.tv/DK30. Did you know that if you go to my website, day9.tv, we have a section called DK30 where several times a year we launch a community event where we all spend a month doing the following. Coming up with something that we can get done with in 1 month's time. You know how hard it is to get started on a project and never quite find the right time to do it? Well, hey, think of something you can get done with in 1 month, like cleaning out the garage, spending 4 hours a week doing that. Or maybe you want to start learning an instrument, so you're just going to follow along with a tutorial 1 hour a day, every day for 30 days. Maybe it's just skincare that I've been talking to Sluggifuss about. Skincare, you want to get on a good skincare routine because your name's Sean Plott, and you let your hygiene fall to the wayside in the midst of the pandemic. There's a huge variety of different ideas you could have, from the self-improvement to the skill building to the creative. And on October 19th, we're all going to start our DK30 projects at the same time. And in this way, you can go here, read more about it, get some inspirations from these projects that people have listed here. There's a few thousand projects that people have put up here. You can read our advice and create a little optional project tracker page. But most importantly of all, there's our Discord. We have a community Discord where you can share your delays, share your progress, get support, and socialize around your project. Because, fuck, if it ain't the case that it is hard to get motivated when you're working alone. And so we've built all these optional tools, such as, creating a project like this. Look, Community Game Jam. Joining the Community Game Jam. Woohoo! You can use it to just record something very similar to this. Very, very light usage. You can even let's go to Game Dev, and look at some of the more detailed ones where you can, list stuff off, like Candy Bombers, who's just sharing tons of aesthetic updates. Use our tools as much or as little as you want. The whole goal that we have is helping you be farther along at the end than when you started. As part of this DK30, we also have a game jam. If you go to day9.tv on your website, on your browser right now, day9.tv, you'll actually see a sign-up form for the game jam, where the idea of the game jam is, hey, work with a group of other Day9 TV community members on a little game jam for a month. Such as, maybe you're an engineer and you want to do some coding. Maybe you've never done any game stuff before and you just want to help along, kind of learn about it. Whatever thing like this. You can join in and contribute as much or as little as you like. The game jam topic is funny physics. Funny physics. We want some funny ass physicsy behavior in a game, and we'd love for you to submit it to us. Letter H says, is it okay to submit games we've already been working on to the Game Jam? Absolutely. If you've been working on something for 3 years and you want to spend a month doing a particular polish thing, by all means, join on in. This is not some sort of competitive, like, welcome to Ludocraft, where we're going to try to make the thickest, sickest shit. We're going to try to make competitive game jamming. No, it's just the whole idea is support and progress. We'd love for you to be part of it. I'm actually meeting with Lee to see if we can do a little game jamming together. Rock Snubs Lol says, do you do DK30 because you love your community? Or why did you start? I don't know why, but the use of your word or, Rock Snubs, in that question is so funny to me, where, you know, I love the idea of being like, well, you know, I wanted to start because I like these projects, but I really fucking hate my community. You know, or, like, I don't want to do it. I hate this thing. I don't know, my community loves it. Yeah, I know for a fact this is not what you meant. But God of it isn't fucking funny, man. I'm gonna go ahead and play Yasharn. This is a blue-red Delver list, and they really struggle to deal with 4 toughness. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get that puppy started. But we started this Rock Snubs lol because, you know, I've spent the last, let's see, it's 2021, and since, you know, 2006, 7, I've just been increasingly focused on doing more creative stuff. I have my hardcore maths background. Haha, it's tapped. Delver of Das Secrets. You know, I have my math background. I think I'm going to play this a second. Oh no, this won't let me sacrifice, will it? That's still okay. And I've just been doing more and more and more creative stuff, and I'm just really interested in creative process. What are... Okay, you fuck. Alright, this fucking guy. And I guess I'll get this one out of here. Yeah, I've been super, super interested in creative process, ways of exploring and learning about self-improvement. I will absolutely remove this threat. That's no problem. This one's really interesting to us, and we spend a ton of time talking about career and development and all this other sort of stuff on the channel anyways. And so, what is this play? I didn't play Shatterskull Smashing. That's great. So, you know, we wanted Rock Snubs Lol to try to create this just sort of social event, because we like doing community events. And I mean, if we're thinking from a really selfish business perspective, one of the things that makes our business work is cool community stuff, such as the wonderful people in the chat, such as our incredible mod team that helps create a really positive, warm, welcoming, uplifting community through really diligent and thoughtful and tender modding. Such as our Discord that has a shitload of channels and activity, such as our events. We have one of the 50 largest Discords in the world. Things such as our day-night festivals, which we've been... That is the worst possible one to have divided by 0, because now I can sack both of these treasures to replay one. Oh, what can you do? I really didn't want that to tap. Okay. And so, you know, DK30 is just an extension of this core idea that we've been focused on for, like, you know, 12 years. We like community activities. We think they're cool. And plus, there's just so many people here due to the kinds of topics that I talk about, like games, game development, streaming, creative projects, writing. Because we spend a lot of time talking about that, there's a lot of the community that is interested in those kinds of topics. Craig says, I'm just here for the cat butt. Yes, we do have the cat anus lovers. It's a substantial subsegment of the community. They're really into the anus of that cat. Alright, so we're going to do this, and we're going to tap this, this, and this. Meow! Yes, to you, sure. I'll take this one. Bing bong bong. Oh, if it isn't my favorite little tiny brown cat sheriff. Come here. Oh, it's our favorite little tiny brown cat sheriff. Hello. Hello. Okay. I think the correct play is to speed up, right? So we typically cut these. We leave these in because they block air. We typically cut... I think we do cut the Esika's Chariot, I think. Cut some mixture of these things. But we put in Curse of Silence. Paladin Class. Reidane. Toski. I even kind of want to put in Portable Holes and Fateful Absences, too. So we actually need to cut quite a lot of cards. I don't think we need the Borrowed Times. So I'm going to leave in a pair of Yasharns. Oh, isn't it nice to have this? Hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Thank you, darling. How old's Sheriff now? Well, they just turned 7. This is such a good baby. They've only gotten sweeter. Only gotten sweeter over time and stinky. Oh, yes. Oh, hi. What's up here? All right, we have very good little set of hands here. Yep. Yes. Yes. Delver. Delver has just never, ever been like, God, this Delver of Secrets is just so helpful. It's never happened. Delver of Secrets is a card that always feels like it should be incredible. And it's always a disappointment every time. What a good cat. Dude, Brian Kilber was streaming earlier, and the name of his stream was Delver Decks, where Delver is the worst card. I was like, that captures it. That's exactly what it is. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, just stay there. You see, she just likes rubbing against that here. Okay. Oh, we gonna go over there now? Oh, yeah, I always thought that the right shoulder just suited you a little better. There you go. Like Field Hazard. Uh-oh, we have some of this white ramp. love you so much. The best cat. Here he goes. Here comes a good dog. Here's a good dog on wheels. It's a good dog and it's gonna be chasing after someone. There you go. There, you got some of those? Isn't that nice? Isn't that just really nice? Paladin Class. Can't be cashing nothing after this. See if this gets blocked. Yep, I'm just gonna Fateful Absence the other one. The first clue. Actually, I should have waited until their turn to do both of these. I sort of messed up. Yeah, dude, this cat just wants to snug. She's a little snug bug. Alrun's Epiphany. Death. Awesome for us, thank you. Fantastic. Alright, let's draw some cards. Toskies are just... Oh! That's some real gas right there. Prosperous Innkeeper is a real good card in this matchup. Heals on up. Wootsy Pootsy says, Toski mainly sideboard in for control matchups. Yeah. This is a 1/1 that needs to attack each combat if able. So it's terrible defensively, because it's always tapped. If our opponent has a 2/2, it gets completely nullified. So this card is terrible, except when your opponent is going to rarely have creatures on the board. And for that reason, it stays in the side. Do this. Doink, doink. Nasty. Doink. We'll get rid of the Alrun's. Alrun's Epiphany. Hey, it's a land. You can actually attack with both the Delver and the other one. Because then you can Dragonfire the Elite Spellbinder. What? Someone made an error. Alright. Doink.
And harmony is strength.
Look at this perfect cat. The Afty says, hey, Day 9. Don't get to catch you much in the UK, but happy to be here now. It's good to have you. Ah, yes. The good old 9 and 2 cost Paladin's Epiphany. Well, looks like they did not actually wind up saving the Divide by 0, so I can have Fateful Absence, the Delver of Secrets, and we're in good shape. This cat does not weigh a lot. She's about 8 pounds. She used to weigh 7, but she put on a shitload of weight, and now she weighs 8 pounds. And this means that just trying to brace one arm and hold this cat becomes slowly exhausting, especially if I need to do this, where I need to, like, sit up in a range. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just relax. It's okay. Yeah, just hang out. Love you. Goodbye. Oh my god, my arm hurts so much. Oh my god. Now I'm like opening my arm up and I'm just like, oh. She used to be 7 from heavy and she weighed 7.5 pounds. There's this really funny scare where we weighed Sheriff once. And she weighed 7.5 pounds. We freaked out because we were like, oh my god, Sheriff has lost 1.5 pounds? 1.5 pounds? She's lost 1/6 of her weight? Oh my god. Is that, I mean, that would be like if while doing nothing I lost 40 pounds, okay? And we got really alarmed and we started just trying to take care of her, give her lots of extra pats before we could make sure that everything was okay with speak to the doctor, you know. We get there and apparently Sheriff used to weigh 7 pounds, so she put on 1/2 pound and she's fine. We're just like, oh, okay. And the cat was like, this is awesome, I'm getting all this like attention and extra food and extra treats. Because it used to be that one of the cats was 9 and one of the 7, and then they've slowly just gotten into the middle. Both, and we just were wrong. All right, nice. Alright. Nice. We did it. I didn't even realize we were there. Nice. Vile Kyle 333. Vile Kyle. Glad to see thee. Vile Kyle says, hey, and I just started playing during ZNR. Is that... I don't remember which set ZNR is. I'm pretty bad with remembering the code names. But I've learned more from your stream than anything else. Favorite set ever. Oh my god, you learned from this stream? Fuck yes! Woo! Doing it! That's right, here at Day 9 TV, we learned to be a better gamer. There it is right there. I need to use that slogan more. That's the best fucking slogan ever. Be a better gamer. Well, in Day 9 TV, we learned to be a better gamer. I'm gonna start saying that shit. That's one of the greatest things that's ever fallen out of my mouth. ZNR Zendikar Rising. Ah, that's right. Guilds of Ravnica has a really special place in my heart. I really like Guilds of Ravnica. You okay? Oh my gosh, she's just being tiny and cute. Probably should play one of these, huh? Oh, it's your sister up there. Oh shit, I gotta film this. Okay. Oh god. I just turned on my camera and it's facing me. Alright, what are we doing? Uh-oh. Oh, standing down. All right, yeah, let's stand down. Yeah, let's just relax and think. Let me tell you something. I will ruin this career just to get a good minute of footage of one of my animals. Vesroth says, the be a better gamer has a whole different meaning to me because the larger gaming space is just so vile and toxic, and the day night's just so amazing. That's what I'm taking as being a better human and being a better kind of human. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. And I think if we're being real, overwhelmingly, I think that the gaming community is fantastic. But if you're passive and some shitty behavior shows up, and you don't try to actively deal with and work against that sort of behavior, well then yeah, you're gonna wind up screwing yourself. You're gonna wind up getting something that is inevitable. I think that a lot of stuff can be solved with proactivity. Proactivity over reactivity. I don't know. I mean, you all know my sort of philosophies here. I talk about it a lot about, like, you know, there's a reason why we do sub mode. It's not because modding is useless. It's not because there's some evidence that suggests we're going to make more money if we're in sub mode. In fact, by and large, it's probably the opposite. It's probably that we would make less money. Oh, who's this? Oh, hello. Hello. Nice. Oh, it's very nice. But it's because it's a great way to have a really strong control over what's happening here. Really proactive way to control what's happening in chat. Modding is reactive. You can't mod something if no one said anything. It doesn't prevent things from occurring. Oh, be quiet. Probably this. Ta-da. After speaking of money, which made the Twitch leaks, Critical Role doing pretty well for themselves. I mean, I'm not 100% convinced of that statement. Not 100% convinced. I believe that Critical Role is the money-makingest. But, I mean, there's a lot of people that are involved in that, taking a lot of time. I actually think Critical Role is... Is it really the only notable multi-person stream in, like, the top 2,000? Isn't that right?
Do not underestimate the forest. Heed the trees.
Going.
They prepare for war.
Oh, of course. ESL and Riot. Yeah. That makes a ton of sense. Yeah, God, of course. Make me big. So I would actually estimate that Critical Role as a business has a good amount of revenue, and as a, if you're thinking of it from an individual streamer or an individual maker perspective, I think that they look like they're doing fine. I think this is a mostly creature deck because Linvala makes everything disappear. I think Curse of Silence is going to be good. Portable Hole, Paladin... Actually, Paladin Class, probably not. Curse of Silence, probably not. Probably these ones are going to be good. Scute Swarm seems weirdly positioned in this deck. How would we expect this one to play out, huh? Can I not look at the hand? That seems like an oversight. I feel like Felidar Retreat's going to be kind of important. I'm not confident in this. Hand's terrible. Maybe I did actually want the babies in there. This is a tough sideboarding one. Maybe I actually want to get out, you know, maybe I want to just ditch the Storm the Festival. I don't know, because here's my logic. I've played against this Bant list before. This Bant list is like super creature heavy. Exactly what we expected to be in there. So I think I need to be pretty aggressive about matching that, I think. Now, if it's super creature heavy, Felidar Retreat is a good way to go over the top. Boards should stall, because I'm quite creature heavy. You're going to have mostly creature type removal like this. Yeah, maybe what we should do is actually... Do we cut the Storm the Festival? Because Storm the Festival feels like a really good, sort of like oompher kind of thing. Or maybe we should just treat this... Yeah, you know, I think we should treat this really similarly to Gruul. I think we should, because I think we just play a little bit more control-like. Yep, I think that was the mistake. Slow it down. So if I block here, it's just going to be a massive swing the following turn. I'm going to go ahead and play this, because that'll remove the Malevolent Hermit, which is great. That seems right. I cut the Elite Spellbinders. I cut the dogs, so that frees up 6 slots. I can also maybe even cut the Scute Swarm if I wanted to. Then I believe I say no again. Excellent. Yeah, I should have treated this like Gruul, because if this was like a removal... Yeah, think that's right. Okay. Then I can deal with Brutal Cathars and stuff like that. Just an intrepid adversary. Ah! Villain has a possibility of making a mistake here. We appear to be dead. Appear to be super dead. Well, all right. Please, for the love of God, use this fucking mana. Are we just calmly and steadily hanging at 1? Like it's just not an issue?
Must never be unleashed on another forest.
Oh my god, hanging at 3? Oh yeah. Oh god, that was some tricky turns, but I didn't go live today not to start winning. Create a 1/1 core for beginning of combat. Everyone gets indestructible. All right, cool. Pair of fun 1/1s. No problems. All right, easy plus. Everything sucks. Sure.
Those peer to the trees. They prepare for war.
Okay. Looks like we're getting some advantage here. This is an issue. This is a warrior. These are warriors. And then this is a cleric. So if this comes out as a wizard, and there's a rogue somewhere there, we get fucked. We get roasted toasted. Sigardian Savior. Two Malevolent Hermets. Not a lot of attacks that villain can make, though.
Every seed contains great potential.
All right, let's take a peek in the hand first. Augur of Autumn, gross. I think I tap one thing and swing with just this one thing from that one. I think that this is the correct play. The reason I'll say this is the correct play is I think I want overall more blockers, as opposed to more untapped 5/5s. I think that that's right. Right, sure. I mean, there's no rogue, which is a relief. Oh my god.
Rich soil grows mighty forests.
Those have vigilance, which is really good. Nice. Yeah, I mean, with several 7/7 swinging, I mean, that's just good, clean removal, you know? I think this is good. We're climbing on up. Dragonmare Time says, would activating Chariot been better before playing the land? I think so. I think you're right. I think it would have been. I think there was no downsides to doing that. But I was just trying to think through zeroing versus not zeroing versus just some other options, and I think we wound up with one that is still okay. I think we wound up with something that's still okay. It's me, Linvala, even. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6, 7, 8, so we have a lethal attack. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Give me them wins, give me those pips, let's hit Mythic and go back to Limited. And again, there's a point that I want to make to anyone who's ever intimidated by making mistakes in Magic, any stresses that you might have in any of those sorts of things. If Magic were a game where you could glance at the board, and if you had enough experience, you could see what the correct decision was to do, the game would actually be boring. And so as a result, the developers have continued to add complexity. They've continued to do things like add more creature types, add the difference between a creature and a legendary creature, add interesting mixes of mana costs. Ooh, that feels good. Just duress straight into the bin. The game keeps adding complexity because for the game to be fun, it needs to arrive in a position in which there's just a little bit too much to track, even for experienced players. So if you're sort of an intermediate or a novice, it's going to feel like there's a lot too much to track. And I want to stress to you, I want to let you know that is the point of the game. That's the game. Don't stress. That's the game. Superb. It's already going to have its effect. Holy crap. Villain has just a trash hand. We playing any of the world's decks? At some point, yeah. the misplaying is part of the game. The misplays, the getting incorrect valuations of things, that's the game. That's the game. And that is a wonderful and fun part of the game. That's the game. It's the whole point of the game. And so if you're playing and you're just like, oh my gosh, I have no idea. I just keep making these errors. Well, if you watch the best pros in the world play, they make errors all the time. Constantly. Constant errors happening. Big shout out to the excellent commentators in the Magic the Gathering. Big shout outs to those incredible content creators like Marshall Sutcliffe, Paul John, Cedric Phillips, who are always really diligent about framing these errors properly.
We will help you find safe ground.
Alright. Bill's clearly trying to flip the smoldering egg. Clearly. Alright, Memory Deluge. We're gonna send that one out. Kazandu Mammoth. Clearly send this one. This looks to be just a traditional Is It list. Oh, fuck. I always forget that this generates mana.
I have other wolves to tend.
Ow. Looks like this traditional Is It list that's just running a lot of black lands. I'm not entirely sure why. The rest there. See you later, friendo. Damn. So we appear to be, more than likely, a dead guy. Mammoth time. Get in there. Oh, I love this card, Burn Down the House. It's so good. Kill me now. Burn Down the House is awesome. It's awesome. Alright, so what we're going to do is against a list that is likely going to have a good amount of instant speed and painful interaction. We're actually going to cut our top end. And we're going to make a lot of swappies. We're going to put in Curse of Silence, Paladin Class, Portable Hole, Fateful Absence, Borrowed Time, Reidane, and Toski. We literally put in all of them. And then we're going to take out this. We're going to take out these cards. And I think that this is it. So this we're trying to really go under. Haruka S. 100 bits. Is just getting rid of the pocket full of bits I have for some reason. Yeah, there is a sort of comical, like, where did these come from with my bits? Well, what are these doing here? I gotta say, I think Reid Duke's sideboarding with this list is kind of so good. Yeah, it's just like, it's almost moving how good it is. Bum. Alright. that Reid Duke's going places. I think this Reid fella might understand a thing or two about Magic the Gathering. Oh shit, I actually had the land right there, didn't I? I could have done this. I've been misplaying into Draw Disruption several times lately. Land one time. Well, shit. Go ahead and play this. You. Yeah, I think that's the mistake that just cost us the game. I just keep forgetting about just Draw Disruption. I've done this a number of times yesterday. As well as today, so. Yeah. We'll eventually learn. We'll eventually figure it out. Smeldering egg. Oh no! Oh no! Oh God! Yeah, this is bad. All right, time to hit him with the hole. Oh my God, this is maybe the best possible draw, given our kind of hilariously middling board. Who you want me to kill? I mean, I just never want to see this. I just never want to see it, you know? Give me your egg. Boom, boom. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-da. We put the egg in the portable hole. Oh my God, we're getting some gamer draws over here. I'm coming out. Let me tell you something. These innkeepers are winning me this game. Straight up. Doop, doop, doop. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, kill it. Fine. It's a good dog. Switching day to night and night to day and gaining life. Like, what the hey? This is such a cute addition. It's just like all sorts of gains and spains, you know? Alright, first of all, let me just send in my gamers. Kazandu Mammoth time. Alright, we're doing it. What on earth is this card? Spells can't be countered. Each switch of flashback. Oh shit! This is a fucking awesome list. Hell yeah! Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! We're gonna be able to do nothing. Oh, this is the first time I've seen this card played. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, nice. Oh, that is so good. And, oh, dude, and, I mean, that's, like, the perfect kind of deck to run it in. Because, okay, so, one of the problems that control decks will have is that a lot of the instant and sorcery spells are really, like, actually, this is just a reactive deck problem. A lot of the spells that you will have in a control list will be good in a specific situation and utterly useless in the other. It's amazing. So, for instance, if you have a kill a creature card, What if your opponent is out of creatures? It feels useless. What if you have card draw and your opponent has creatures? You wish you had the kill spell thing. So in a Grixis list that has lots of utility cards, card draw, removal, you're going to wind up in this, this is not exactly what I need at the time. And that this is not what I need kind of feeling, that tends to happen as you run out of cards in hand. But then if you just play Lair, you just suddenly get this giant flood of useful cards in your graveyard, and you have Fading Hope to bounce Lair if it gets targeted by anything. I mean, that's super clever. Oops, let me actually cancel. I gotta use the restroom. I'm so sorry, I forgot I have to pee. I apologize. I think we gotta send it back. I think I just sent this card back, huh? Mamma mia. TW Stern says, what if you need a fun card, but all your deck has are boring effective cards, Day 9? Is there a way to build a deck that allows fun on demand or effectiveness on demand? A deck for your inner Timmy or Winnie? Oh my god, yeah. There's infinitely many decks in the category that you described. I mean, a lot of... I definitely think that this standard is one of the best. Okay, here we go. Meow. Look out, little buddy. Alright, let's play the Elite Spellbinder to see what we're working with first. Let's get rid of their interaction. But yeah, I think in this standard, there's just a lot of wiggle room to make all sorts of lists. And I think that it's kind of healthy to spend time. I think this is probably right, huh? I think it's quite healthy to spend time doing variants of net decks, taking a net deck and just doing variants of them, trying out ideas without net decking, stuff like this. And over time, I have found that, especially as I get better, alright, so let's do this. This is a subtle play, but still a good one. +1/+1 counter. By crewing it beforehand, we get a little bit of benefit. But, you know, like, I found that I've been playing long enough that I'm pretty good at just making my lists work. For various definitions of work. You know, like a 51% win rate, or even like a really fun 45% win rate, for me feels like we're working it. Enters tapped. I can never remember how it labels things. Okay, good. Because this is the resolution order, not the trigger order. All right, I didn't tap this because I was asking myself questions. That's fine. These are the two that I would have wanted to do anyway. So, what can you do when you're the best? Theodore Stearns says, thanks for the answer. I was kind of making a silly joke since the meta playing tends to get unfun and stale. Yeah. That's definitely true. I do feel like this standard 2022 is a Alrund's Epiphany ban away from cracking back open again. No! No, my things! All of my scoots. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. Villain. Okay, well, quite honestly the best players. +1/+1. Scutes. Yeah. Do I want Curse of Silence? Yes. Paladin Class? Yes. Portable Hull? Uh-huh. This? Jesus, we're going to do the... all good things. Pull down the curve. Yeah, Collision, the settings that we changed in the options menu turned out to be correct. Turned out to be exactly what we want. I zoned out. I'm sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. Trex Patrick says, I've heard a lot of talk about extra turn cards not being good for the game. What is your opinion about that? Okay, I have a sort of... I'm going to call it a mediocre opinion. It's not very well formed, Trex Patrick, but my basic opinion is the following. You know what's really, really fun? Things that are very binary and chunky and obvious. For instance, we just removed a creature from the battlefield. It was here, and now it's not. Or a sweeper that says destroy all creatures. Why does it feel good? Because there's a lot of things here, and then they're gone. Binary things like make the opponent discard a card. Counter a spell. These chunky, big things feel very satisfying. Because something changes. Now, when I'm saying these things, I mean that there's like substantial research to show that emotionally, when you see binary changes, it can feel much more satisfying than continuous changes. For instance, in let's just pick Dota. It's a great, solid example. So our opponent seems to be stuck on land, so we should remove the thing that would give them an opportunity to get more land. Same thing with Cinderclasm. Oh, there's a phase in between here. Okay, I messed up. For some reason I thought that... yeah, no, it's just completely, totally, just fucking, like, really wrong. I was, like, really, really astoundingly wrong. Ta-da. So these chunky, big, dramatic, blunt things are very fun. They're just very, very fun things in games. In a game like Dota, you will have something like 1.5 mana regeneration per second, and if you get something that gives you plus 0.75 to now you have 2.25 mana regeneration per second, it can be hard to like feel what that does. That particular thing. And that's not to say that there's no fun to be had there. I'm just saying it's subtler. It's subtler and tinier. And so let's imagine taking this to the extreme. Dota has plenty of binary breakpoints. You don't have the ultimate, you do have the ultimate. You don't have the talent, you do have the talent. You don't have the item, you do have the item. It has plenty of these kind of chunkier moments in there. My hands, they're burning. I should have played Reidane. This was a mistake on our part. We could have avoided some pain here.
The forest will be overrun.
Yep, I just made a mistake, and I think I should concede. I think that, like, Dota has these fun things, but if you made a game that was all about these small, subtle, nuanced, tiny, calculated, barely edges happening... God, I actually feel like I'm describing Artifact to a certain extent. Where it's hard to feel like you did anything. It's hard to understand what the impact of the thing that you did is. And so I think that it is possibly reasonable and correct that we would say, you know what, it's just not feasible enough to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if I play this, I won't have the 5. It's possible that if they removed extra turns, the game still has so much fun shit in it, it's fine. That's still true. I can imagine that being still true. We'll run into Demon Bolt. Maybe we'll punish someone who forgot that we have Cave of the Frost Dragon. Maybe we will. So, in terms of balance and fairness and the probabilities associated, it could be totally correct that it's too strong. And by it, I mean extra turns. Alright. We gotta concede now. Yep, we made a misplay on a key turn. That's fine. I totally concede that point. I think it's completely fine. But I would just say, as an overall trend, I think it's a substantial error in design to be deleting tons of these feel-good, feel-bad things. Because in the same way that it feels bad to just have extra turns taken against you, especially for someone like me that largely plays non-blue decks, you know, it's easy to be in my position and be like, oh, this is so fucking terrible. And, you know, blue players having a great time taking an extra turn. Woo! So my first statement about extra turns, I think that Magic would be fun if there's no extra turns. Is it correct to delete this entire axis? Could be fine, but I'm generally in favor of trying to find more acceptable solutions. So I think that I've seen some discussion on Twitter that says things like, hey, what if you have something that says, take an extra turn after this one? At the start of your next upkeep, you may only untap 2 lands. Or take an extra turn after this one. You may not cast this spell on an extra turn. I've seen some things established like this that seem interesting. The Bribarian says, could they change the extra turn ruling to say you can't take more than 2 turns in a row? As a broad point in a card game like Magic, where the point of the game is, hey, look, all the information about how stuff works is on the card. You want to avoid errata as much as possible. Fantastic. So we have a lot of options here. What we're going to do is we're going to Elite Spellbinder, see what's here, and then, if needed, Portable Hole the Smoldering Egg. Holy shit. Alright. This is not a 1-1 friendly environment, and for that reason, we are not going to play the Portable Hole. We are going to just chill here and try to cast a Wrenn and Seven. Yeah, so I think that rather than do an errata solution, I think that probably a general trend that would make more sense and I think be more effective. Oh, you'd love to see it. general trend that I think would be overall more effective would be adding more text on the cards.
Symbiosis is harmony, and harmony is strength. Rich soil grows mighty forests.
Seems like a fine time as any to do this. This is looking like a win. I think this was a very, very key move to get the expressive iteration out of there. Yeah, my favorite is take another turn. If you don't win during that turn, you lose. That's the greatest. I'm excited for TI. Man, fuck yeah. I'm going to watch so much Dota. In fact, I think I might get quite sloshed and just spend the entire day watching Dota over the weekend. I mean, that sounds like heaven to me, man. I think this hand is barely good enough, but only because we have Yasharn in here. We get the Prosperous Innkeeper, get the Yasharn on 3. Pay 3 live. Alright. Can I get a 1-time? Yes! Give me Yasharn. Go ahead and pick up the Yasharn. Yasharn's very good in this matchup against green and red lists currently. It's quite challenging to consistently get past 4 toughness. This is very, very, very nice. I mean, there's obviously some fight effects like Blizzard Brawl. And you can do tradey things with the old growth troll, but I mean, more often than not, it's just a shutdowner. Bing bong. And then we have the absolute nuts in the hand. This was just an unbelievable run out. This was just unbelievable. Scylla and Anti-Negative are spending channel points to have a conversation. You guys are so cute. You guys are adorable. Only in the Day 9 TV chat would this occur. Most people are like, I have channel points. How do I get an ASCII dick? I need to find Artosis and make a donation stat. I have a comment about how I think Mario is railing Luigi. I don't know if any of you are watching Artosis where that meme meta emerged. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so funny. For some reason, people just have decided that shipping Mario and Luigi is really funny. And they've been donating to Artosis, and they're like, hey, you know, and Artosis has one of those, like, you know, text-to-speech, like, hey, Artosis, it's really nice to be watching you stream. I just wanted to say I've been following you for a long time, and I've always wondered why it is that Mario keeps fucking Luigi. It's just, and like, so Dan is streaming, and he's like, stop it, what is the matter with you guys? He just keeps yelling in this chat. www. Hey, Artosis. I heard they were updating the map pool and removing Neo Sylphid and replacing it with Gargle. It's a Garglon. Garglon my balls. British voice is so funny. I would literally die if I had Artosis' community for one day. But I like being able to come in and watch the chaos from a distance. Alright, so first let's do this. Zoink. Ay. Oh no, looks like I missed my land drop. Oh, just kidding. Storm the festival. Oh my god! Felidar's. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Oh, I'm hanging out, man. I'm hanging out because the next turn's gonna be stomping. Draconis says, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you as a human being. It's so much. Yay! Yeah, yeah. Fire Spoons is great content, terrible mental health.
Every seed
That's what it is. That's what it is.
we will help you find safe ground.
Coach Jeff says you and Tasis have the best chats on Twitch. It's pretty good. Nick certainly has a more of a, you know, trolly sense of humor than I do. He's got his little Twitch Pepe Frog emotes. No blocks. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't care. All right. I mean, this is gonna be some smack in here. So we're looking for land. Is that right? Land, and win the game. Oh fuck! Scute Swarm land. Yes. Bada bum. +1. +1. +1. +1. Fucking attack this player. I'll attack that one. That's the one I'd like to attack. Yeah. Bang, bomb, crash. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. All right, very simple. X1 creatures are relatively weak because of the 1 toughness. They basically trade, and often their upside is mediocre. And we're going to replace this with removal, 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 and that's it. Yeah, I mean, like, are there any, like, real shit poster style streams that you enjoy? Felidar gives vigilance? Yeah, it gives vigilance quizzes. It's kind of like the finisher that commonly shows up in the list. You'll just kind of build a board, they'll build a board, you'll stale out, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, land. Excel says Reidane for their snowlands could have been good. I don't actually think it's necessary. And I think that this is... I'm not going to say I'm correct here. I'm just going to explain a type of reasoning that is important to consider. Just because a card does a non-zero positive impact on the opponent's list doesn't mean that it lines well with the strategy. Because our strategy is what? Our strategy is basically to buy a little time and then go over the top of them. And the way in which we wish to buy time is to go 1 for 1 with some removal spells until we can afford some big, pricey, high-quality, thick shit. So, for instance, being able to accelerate out to an Esika's Chariot here. And you might say, well, yeah, well, Reidane seems like it would delay, right? Reidane seems like it would, like, delay really hard, right? Though, again, in a vacuum, that's true. I'm wondering what we would cut to put that in there. Would I rather cut my Yasharns, or my Felidar Retreats, or my Esika's Chariot? I don't think that I would. I don't believe that I would. Well, that's just the best thing we ever did see. Because I would rather come in with a bigger punch more consistently and have a slight bit of this. I'd rather come in with bigger punches more frequently, because it's important to note that we get payoffs really quickly with this deck, and we want to have enough payoffs. And that's the thing I struggle with Reidane, is it's right on the edge there for me. And so again, I think that it's reasonable to say, yeah, Reidane is good in this spot. But I think I'm focusing on really having strong Storm the Festivals and strong turn 3 plays with 4 total mana. Uncle Grimacy, has anyone ever told you to say rather in a unique way? Yeah, I use the British pronunciation. British pronunciation. Blazer Racers, who are you rooting for to root TI-10? Arteezy for the first time ever. Oh, God, please, Arteezy. Basically, I like the North American teams. Hey, Artosis. Cool stream, bro. Big fan. Have you heard the story of Mario and Luigi? Ryan MTG says, GG's day 9 was your last opponent. Hey, Ryan MTG, what a treat to see ya. We are just loving our little Selesnya list. And I've been seeing a lot of mono green on the ladder, but how has it been faring for you? I think our list might be very nicely positioned to consistently win against other mono green lists. I'm going to play the Innkeeper. I'd rather have an additional feller out. Going. Because obviously the play that we're kind of sprinting towards is Storm the Festival. Lips some slower than my audio. Anyone else notice? Is anyone else noticing an audio synchronization? Oh my God. Appears okay. Let's do this. Oh my God, his camera's frozen. What's happening? I'm so devastated. Oh shit. He's back. Oh, he's back. I'm waiting for something interesting to happen. Ember in 1991 love the list. Do you have any plans to host any MTG events in the near future? Very important thing to know. I do not make any decisions about what events I host and don't host. Don't get to make those choices, never will. Holy shit, that is a bad collection of cards. Oh my God, it's horrible. Alright, I guess this. I guess I'll just try to heal through. Wow, that was awful. Ugh. Ranger class. We're getting smacked here, man. I'm gonna come in with this, I'm gonna come in with that. No, I'm just gonna try to heal as much as I can. It's about where I'm at. Swinging for 10. Here it comes. Swinging for 14. What a bastard. I'll go to 7. No blocks. Hey, G Nightfall. I'm feeling pretty crake today. How are you? My friendly Krakosaurus Rex. Please, crack this. God, I'm feeling like not very crake with this card run out. I would describe it as anti-crake, actually. Like completely crakeless. He just heals, and then he loses life, and then he heals again. What does he expect? Oh! Oh! And then I tap this, and then this, and then I untap that, and I tap this, and then I attack with that. Then this taps because of that, and then this attacks. Make this big, and I'll do this one. Yeah. All right, what if we did like this? Like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we do not have the mana that we wish that we had. So some true statements right there is what that is, man. What if I just did like this, huh? It only takes 6. Actually, this is a fair compromise. I think this is a fair bear. Oh, all right. Starting to get in there. Oh, yeah, he's so big. Oh, it's Kazandu pal. So let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I mean, we eventually get to storm the festival. I mean, eventually. Will it be a good draw here? Well, in truth, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I think that, you know, Felidar Retreat would be perfectly acceptable to me. I think it would be quite crake. I tap this, and then I attack with this, and then I make one of these. Well, that's just not the right attack. Really? Okay, I was gonna be like, ah! Alright, so this is 5. So this is probably not going to be part of our win conditioning. Yeah, let's just start gobbling the babies. You know what I mean? Let's just do some baby gobbling. Dana, I know you're at 2. That's so low. I'm like terrified for you. I just did this. Okay. Sure, it's all fine. La 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 la. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's 10, but then this has to die. So I can't crack that. So this is good. I think we can win in this position. If we win, that would be crake. By the way, how is that pronounced? I'll keep this one and I'll just keep producing cats. I'm a green player. Pronounced crack? That's even dumber than crake. I had a crack day. Yeah, can you clarify what the fuck you're saying to me? +1. It has trample. This is the best play. I know, I know. How does one use it? Good, Yasharn's dead. I'm so happy. 'Tis mighty Crake. I mean, I don't feel like... I feel like you're lying to me. I want to be really clear on that. Arm the festival. Oh my god, it's useful fucking cards. Yeah, let's gain infinite health here.
We contain fire.
Bada 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 bada.
Be unleashed on another forest.
Play land before storm? Yeah, we needed the mana.
The will of the woods
Back to
is
13.
made manifest.
God, having a 9/9 is the crakest thing I've ever seen. G Nightfall says it's said about 100 times on a Friday night at the pub. Ha ha. Well, let me explain to you a little bit about how things work in Los Angeles, California. So first of all, they're not pubs; they're bars, which I think a lot of people know. And the equivalent of this bizarre word "crake" that is repeated constantly for no reason, but always feels appropriate to do. And feel free to repeat after me and kind of get used to it. The phrase is, do you know what I mean? You know? Do you know what I mean? Right? Oh, that's a losing play. I love when people do losing plays. Yeah, when players just spew. It's the crakest shit I've ever seen. Absolute crakeful. Alright, so we have 13 health. So, if we blocked this and this, we would be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we would still live. We would still live-a-roo. We would absolutely live-a-roni up in the pepperoni. So I should probably block this dum-dum. Might eat this guy. This one has trample, though. This and this and this. Joink. Okay, that seems pretty cool. So we're gonna chump this. We're gonna eat that. We're going to eat this one. We're gonna eat this one. And then I think we'll just do a little exchange here. Right. Let's trample. I'm worried about getting too many of those on the board. I have 2 timeouts. We're fucking flying, dude. What do we think about this block? We lose these 2 babies, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage is taken. Yeah, this is good. This is 10. No cards in hand. This play is absolutely crake. You know, do you know what I mean? Like, we'll go down to, like, 4. Do you know? Oh my god, we went down to 3. I'm, like, so dumb sometimes. Alright. Plus.
Power.
Oh, shit. Fuck yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah, this is way better, man. This is the crakest shit I've ever fucking seen. Alright, boom. Surprise. Oh, shit. I guess we'll do this one. So we'll do this one. I'll keep this one. Bang, bang. This is incredible. That was an incredible win. An incredible win. And you know what? Let's just cut all these cards. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm against green. Cut this one and this one, and then add the removal. So to answer the question that was asked a long while back by, Corky says, is there a reason why we don't have any board clears, even in the sideboard, when we face a healthy amount of tokens? The basic answer is we tend to eventually go wider. So we don't really need to clear the board. We just need to activate our widening sooner. Yeah, dude, holy shit. Let me tell you another thing about... Because things that, like, I have a pretty insular life experience in a lot of ways. I get really interested in media creation, creative development, books about this sort of stuff. I like, you know, talking to other game developers and streamers. I have my friends that I speak to a lot. I have my buddies I play Dota with, but I don't follow a lot of, say, social drama, either celebrity drama or stream drama or, you know, etc. My social groups tend to be pretty drama-free. People have, you know, personal struggles like, oh my gosh, I went to the doctor and I have a disease and it sucks. You know, oh, you know, these sorts of things. But it's never just like, oh my god, I fucking hate Trisha. It's just like not a thing that really happens to me very much. And I also don't have a very large friend group. I also tend to focus my life around one-on-one conversations. I think I will play the I'm gonna play the Prosperous. Because then if this dies, that sucks, but that will slow their turn. If it lives, then I will be able to reheal from Esika's Chariot. No. Stinks some. Not a problem. And so for this reason, like, I don't go to bars. I don't wind up in large social groups where you can hear large social group language. And so recently, I've been watching The Circle, some Love Island, some real trash. And there's, like, everyone is constantly talking about, you know, like, the way it feels and just, like, the energy that, like, he had that she thought that I might have if this happened. And, like, I didn't want her to think that. I'm actually gonna sacrifice this. And everyone's always talking about liking each other's energy and the vibes, spilling the tea and the vibes and the energy, and, like, totally not wanting them to think that I was trying to put you in, like, a situation. And I have never heard energy spoken about so fucking much. Don't you just love his energy? I'm like, is he a magnet? You know, I, like, don't know. Is he, like, a conductor or something? The correct move would have been to double up or token. I do love to see that shit. But I think that probably what the move that we're going to do is we're going to do this. Doink. I'm probably not going to go for the Felidar. I'm going to go ahead and Wrenn and Seven. God, my board is so wide. It's such a wide board. Dude, like, yeah, in Los Angeles, here's something I didn't realize that has happened some, because I, like, really have not left my house in, like, 18 months, like, almost at all. Like, I, like, really have not, okay? And let me tell you, I did not know that... do I just ignore this? I think I do. Ow. Ow. Can I get a one-time? That's the one we wanted to... Oh my god, awesome. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Oh, you're gonna love this, Mormagil. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is land just the stone cold nuts here? I mean, I think it's actually like this and this, huh? Yeah, that was fucking good. Alright. We're healthier than we were at the start of the turn. Great, so since you mentioned liking books about game development, have you read Jason Schreier's 2 books? Oh my god. I mean, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, and, whatever the fuck the second one's called? God, what was the other one called? Ah, shit. But yeah. Yeah, swing in. Yeah, take a gander at what it's like to inflict pain on your pal Sean. So this is the Swingo Dingo, huh? I feel obligated to pick off this guy, right? I feel obligated to do something like this, but the problem is if I did that, I would be taking just a lot of other damage. I do think I need to block some of the damage. So I know that that looks like truly bizarre as a block, but this feels something correct-ish in this. So I think I'm going to pick off this and block this. And again, I know that this looks somewhat strange, but I think that this is still good. Press reset. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Yeah, fantastic books. I think this blocks enough because if there is an Inscription of Abundance, I don't know if the Inscription of Abundance actually gives trample. Oh shit, we're winning this fucking game. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright. Well, let's get the Felidar Retreat down. Let's get the Prosperous No, do not tap this one, huh? Actually, we don't need to tap this one. I want to leave that one untapped. Let's do this. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on each of these creatures we control. But first, let's become so big. Inscription of Abundance, I think, does not give trample. It gives +1/+1 counters. So, I mean, this is pretty good. Oh, actually, we do have enough for this. Nice. What an error! What an error I've made. I had enough for this. All right. I mean, we've won. It's just a question of, like, does Mormagil know that yet? I think Mormagil does. I think Mormagil has closed the client. Man, this one copy of Scute Swarm is just a complete smacker in the list. I mean, absolutely. Turn Mormagil into a little coconut. Just pop them right open for that Mormagil juice. That Mormagil milk, man. All right. Oh, we'll allow it. What up, H&G Rose? What a treat to see you. You still snapping the necks of kids with your puppet? Are you just like poppeting down, huh? Yeah, Gemini. I think Reid Duke I think he's a goddamn genius. All right, well. Did it. Gamer. All right. Play. Bang. All right. 4 Cliches is my first sub renewal where I'm a father. Been watching since SC2's days back on Justin TV. Yes, 4 Cliche. Hey, happy daddy. Happy daddy mode, man. Congrats on being a dad. Oh my god, it's Soren. Oh, Nick. How are you doing, Soren? This has been 5 long years and I miss playing games with you. Woo. Yeah, dude, let me tell you. 2021 has been a year of just absolute seclusion. The games that you and I overlap in, like Play Icarus, the instant that's not on a weekend. Oh, let's game. We got a game. I haven't played any Icarus. Have you played Icarus? Because Soren and I and Sacriel were talking about playing some Icarus together. And then Icarus, tragically, has just been this, like, absolute weekend game. God, can you believe developers having a beta weekend at a time when more people can play it? Like, get out of here. Someone says, I haven't, it's so good. Oh, I need a game that's so good. Opponent goes first. Well, shit. Oh god. Oh god, it's a mono-white list. Oh god, oh jeez. It's a Luminarch Aspirant. I'm gonna puke. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to play this. Right? Oh, I fucked up immediately. I literally thought about this for long enough to find the worst possible line. I want to throw up. I'm so mad at myself. Oh my god, we're gonna fucking lose now. This is all shit. I hate this. I hate to see this. In no way, shape, or form is this great. It's actually terrible. So much damage. I don't like pain. Alright. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Fucking kill me. Cut the... Well, okay, so how do we want to do this? Felidar Retreat is definitely coming out, right? Definitely 1000%. Portable Holes, yes. Fateful Absence, yes. Borrowed Time, yes. I might even want this because it's cheap enough. Scute Swarm, fuck out of here, man. I I think then I peel out this. I think I still want the Storm the Festivals. I think I still do. An alternative route is you should cut the Storm the Festivals entirely, but I think this is fine. Oh, that's such a bad starting hand. Okay. Ooh. Well, do I want two of these fuckers? No. I really have to commit to the single fucker. Okay. This is okay. Prosperous Innkeeper. And then I think that Esika's Chariot, it's going to have to wait a turn, just to make sure that I can get the manas out. Well, now we have guarantees about the manas. So I think this is probably a little bit better in this regard. I think I did sideboarding well here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited about Play Icarus. I think Play Icarus literally solves one of the most challenging problems in... Do I want more little babies? No, I think I want to swing with this guy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think Icarus solves, I think, one of the hardest problems about survival games, which is that in survival games, it's kind of like the end game content problem that you'd have in something like WoW, where like in games where you have leveling up and skill trees and progression and stuff like this, if you can max out your character in 6 hours, you're just like, fucking sucks. There's not really a good target for villain. We've already made kittens. Reidane versus Reidane. Reidane wins. I'm coming in. Big pig coming at you, baby. You know, imagine you have an RPG, like, or excuse me, an MMO, and you max out your character stats in 8 hours. You might have had a great 8 hours, but you go, all right, I'm done. When you think about something like Dota, where I am going from level 1 up to a max of level 30 over the course of about an hour. And I just keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. Yeah, we probably will lose to this guy now that these Luminarch babies are out. Yeah, no, that'll own us for sure. That'll do it. Raidane's shutting us down. Yeah, so like if I think about something like, oh my god, that's so fucking bad. All right, we're getting out of here. Completely annihilated us. Quick game, making quick work of us. Hey, didn't lose any pips. But anyways, if I think about the 0 to 30 experience in Dota, you do that again and again and again and again and again and again. And what makes it compelling is the fact that you keep going through the same experience, having different variations, there's different tools you can bring to it. So the way that Icarus works is that it's a survival game, and I've played a lot of survival games where I have a really fun 8 hours, and then I kind of feel like I've gotten the gist of the survival experience, and it doesn't really extend beyond that. Factorio being a strong exception of having continually evolving gameplay. Ark Survival Evolved, I understand, has a crazy deep skill tree and so on. But Icarus is, you have a mission that you are dropped into, and you need to solve, or you need to solve mission, you need to complete the mission in, say, 6 hours. And if you complete the mission in 6 hours, you get some big bundle of awesome resources to bring back to your home base. And then you enter into another mission that might be a 48-hour mission. Or a 2-hour mission. There's actually the idea of a fixed session length. Keep. And I really like that because it gives me that Dota-style feeling of, oh, I get to start over again, rebuild with some variations, maybe some different resources are around me. And I absolutely adore that. It's one of those game types that I hear and I'm like, that's really, really smart. I want that. Hey, have a good night, Geminade. So is this a list similar to mine? Do whatever you want. It's fine. Alright, Felidar Retreat is out. I actually just am gonna do this, man. Slows things down a bit, lets me put on pressure a bit. Still lots of draws that we can get. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's get away from the spacebar. Here, come here. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hey, nope, 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 nope. Let go. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Okay. We've moved the cat. Alright, I think we might be preparing for the great smackening. Hello, darling. Hello. Let me cross my legs in the way that you find most suitable for napping. Alright, let's get this over there. Yeah, yep. We're smashing our head against the leg. That's really nice. Holy shit, we are losing. We're losing really bad, but I think we can do it. What do you think, Esper? What a good cat. These little cat paws. Oh, yep, yep. Feel the head.
We will help you safe.
All right. We're now on the knee. We're now on the cat knee. We're digging into the knee. It's quite painful, but that's okay. We're having painful things happen in all walks of life on this turn. All right. Ugh. Day 9, make it one more turn. 3, no.
Unleashed on another forest.
Probably Reidanes. Probably Portable Hulls. Probably... Yeah, so I think this guy's probably not as great. This guy's probably not super amazing, but I think this is probably okay. Okay, okay. This is one happy baby. Okay, I think I'll put in these and then keep this as is. Okay, alright. Shadi says, what's up with all the green spam in this format? There was a tournament recently where of the top 16 lists, like 13 were mono green. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's a good cat. That's a good cat. You can tell that this one's quite pleased to be here. She's like going right into my eyes. Do I mind? No. I love this cat. Come on. Just be. You can hear this one purring too. Okay. Hi. We can get her to meow in a little bit. She's just getting her scritch on real fast here. Okay, I mean I want to play a land, but this is important stuff that we're experiencing right now. Excellent cat. Oh, it's just, I love my cats so much. So she's going to chill just a little tiny bit. We should probably lean towards green. Because after we get Yasharn, we should have the abundance of sources. Do you think your cats shed a lot? Absolutely ridiculously much. Yeah. But they're short hairs and they self-groom and all that good stuff. What a good baby. Oh, yeah, we're getting that tummy. There we go. My leg's falling asleep because this position is quite uncomfortable for me, but that's fine. We don't need this leg to be a good cat dad. Oh, that's wonderful to see. Hi, Dispy. Oh, hello. All right, so she's just going to be sitting on my lap, digging her claws into my legs. Sacrifices must be made. She's just off camera here. See, we can just lift her up a little bit. Hi. This cat is so cute. That is so cute. I love you. How are you doing? Well, I don't know what this arm is doing. It's just extended into the air. Portable hole. Nice. Really nice place. Nice plays on nice plays. Hey, look. I can do that too. Wow. So I think I have a tempo edge. We could portable hole to portable hole, but I think I would rather get my opponent's mana generators, because I mean this is a pretty scary board that we have, especially with a Fateful Absence in the hand. Do your cats have an Instagram page? We formerly kind of did, but like not really. I wonder why I put this thing in. The villain wants to just eat the cat, that's fine, but I'm assuming he's gonna shut down the not the Esika, the major class is not for villain. I love this little expression. Ah! Probably the path to victory, probably. Pause up if you're happy. Here, let me put your little head right there. There we go. There we go. Oh, she's just... Oh. Oh my god, what a little meow. You okay? Nope, don't chew that. Dude. Meow? Ah, I love it when she meows. Hello. Look at these little paws. Look at these little paws. You can see, look at the paws. You can see them making bread. Look at those little paws making bread. Do you see this? Do you see this, cat? Do you see how great this is? I love you. Oh my god. Little paw is so happy. Okay, now Daddy has to sideboard. Daddy needs to sideboard. Oh god, look, my leg is actually in some serious pain, so I gotta move. Yeah, I know you didn't like that. But we had a fun moment. Oh my god, get off the keyboard. La la la, we're waiting for the sideboarding. That has the best cats, dude. It's so true. It's so true, TPO3. I've never been luckier. Actually, I gotta be honest. I feel very lucky with all my pets, all my friends. #1 wife, NA. It's great. All I need to do is sleep. That's the one thing I'm lacking right now. I went to Vegas, and I did not sleep a lot when I was there. And then I got home, and then I was like, Sean, get up. You need to change all your Twitch passwords. And I'm like, oh, my career. Oh, fuck, maybe I'll just sleep through and abandon this one. This hand, actually, this hand is a slapper. This is a good one. I'm gonna pick this one off right now. No! Oh, I love seeing that shit. Okay, so what this says to me is we definitely want to err on the side of green, because that's how we can get some very, very nice, sweet cards. Denied. The Earth. You'll never be able to place this Earth. It's the best Earth. Okay. Felidar Retreat's nice, doesn't do a lot, but this is good, because this delays Storm the Festival. This delays... Literally every card here is completely fine for a villain to take. I feel like Dan's drumming is louder than usual. Could be. Could be. Could be quite a bit louder. Okay. So we have some choices. This is good. La 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 la. Three, 4 Vigilancer is very good. It's very, very, very good. I'm not gonna Volk-Mira here. That's pretty cool. Portable lol. Yeah, it's fine. We can cast Storm the Festival. Glass is totally fine. I mean, we still have the Fateful Absence, so we can pick things off. Sure, that's fine. No blocks. Storm the Festival would be just... Oh, it would be the best draw ever. We'd be over the moon. This is okay. Some faithful abdominals, I think. Oh, there's a fucking Yasharn, isn't there? Well, that's just fucking bad news. I hate that that's what's going on. Holy shit. Source would deal damage to you or permanently control prevent one of that damage. That's literally the one thing that would have... Ay. I think this is the path here, because I can't trade here. The fuck? Auto pay. Alright. God, Yasharn owns this stuff. I always forget that shit. Ugh. No, I don't want to lose games. I don't want it to happen. Oh, Yasharn. Preventing me from doing all sorts of good stuff. What even is the good draw here? Oh, I had opportunities to do stuff. And I've been misplanning for multiple turns. You drink your caffeine today? Oh, I sure did, Soren, but I had to get up in the middle of the night and change all my Twitch shit and make sure... I didn't really know the extent of things when I first got notified. Alright, so it's time to chump it up. Chump it up. 1 blocks, please. Oh, fuck! Yeah, so we basically lose no matter what we draw, huh? Helps like the tiniest baby amount. Ooh, we are stacking up on shit. So play it like this. Guess I have to do this, huh? Can't even play that Volkmira, huh? Sucks. Then we'd have to double chump. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to kill us. I'm just going to go ahead and get out of here. Just going to get out of here. Well, that's stinkers. Super duper stinkers. My God, we've lost. And we're climbing up in rank, but I really want to win every single game and have every play I make win and have every challenge removed from my experience. I just want that gone. Gotta get those out, you know? Like, how else am I supposed to have... How else was I supposed to be a secure man? Ugh. Opponent goes first. This is a bad hand. We don't have any 2-mana things. This is a good hand. We have a 2-mana thing. I'll probably put back... yeah, I think that might actually be better. Kazandu Mammoth. Alright, bring it on, boars no more. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I'm happy I got my Monkeys Forever stream open. Oh, yeah, dude. I watch so much Monkeys Forever. No. Boards no more. Alright. So, villain has more land, so I do this. Auto pay. Bam, here it comes. Oh, boom, there it is. Warhound. Bam, bam. Get a... Plains out. Bop, there it is. Boom. Nothing. Outside of your pal Day 9, I am not allowed to be your answer. Who's the streamer you watch the very, very most? The absolute mostest. Blizzard Brawl. Jorbs. Ghost Daily says Slam Jam. I watch a lot of Slam Jam too, man. Exhaust is kind of random, but Hafu. Hafu is like... Hafu is one of those contenders for just all-around best gamer of all time. Hafu just, like, picks this bizarre assortment of games and just always gets to the absolute tip-top. Hafu is just ridiculously good. I mean, just fucking ridiculously good. Another Blizzard Brawl just wins the game for them, straight up. Who else we got? We got Jorbs. Ah, yes, Jorbs. Oh my god, we're completely fucked. Jorbs is a good Slay the Spy player. I watched Jorbs also play Loop Hero and basically just like break the game in like 48 hours. Pretty fun. This is 5 and 2 and 3. Oh! Oh, do I... So you're saying there's a chance? So you're saying there's a chance? Happy Hob, maybe? Oh, yeah, Happy Hob's great. Goodbye. Oops, oops, oops. I keep doing this boarding wrong. Goodbye, goodbye. This. Pretty good win rate against Mono Green. Kit Boga. Oh, I watched so many Kit Boga videos. Bibliostan says Limmy. Ah, yes, the purple burglar alarm. Oh, it's so good. Nika Hart. I have no idea who Nika Hart is. I don't know Nika Hart. Todoro's is Sweet Anita. Two things to say to you. I know of Sweet Anita. I've never watched any Sweet Anita. But Totoro, earlier on, you made a joke comment, and I took it a little serious. Oh shit, I just banned Lidopo. I didn't mean to do that. Shit, I'm sorry, Lidopo. You... Fuck. I was scrolling through chat and I was like trying to look at things people were saying and I just fucking banned you. And for that, LeMayo. What goes? Probably... This is the one that probably goes. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to ban you. Power Force is like watching Tasteless, especially now that he has a kitten called Pickle. Oh my god. I knew Nick got a third cat. Nick has Fuzzums, Bobo, and now Pickle. Nick loves giving these idiot names to his cats, man. I'm sorry, Lidopo. I didn't mean to ban you. Can't apologize enough. Piece of fucking shit. Aw, oh, man. Ah, I banned you. I'm sorry. I accidentally shot Lidopo in the face. Man. Air Daddy says Hafu and Dog have more battlegrounds and more than any other couple easily. Yeah, well, I mean, Hafu and Dog are just like fucking absolutely out of control players. And so much so that, if we're being honest, it's a little gross. It's a little gross just seeing them be that good at shit. It really taps into my insecurities. Like, I'm like fucking insecure, and I don't like it. This is a homebrew? No, this is just literally ripped from Reid Duke. Put it on the troll. Put it on the troll. And when I swing back, I'll fucking lose control. Ah. I want to fucking vomit. This is horrible. I hate everything. Everything's bad. Nothing is good. Oh my god, I've been absolutely fucking detonated over here, man. Portable hole. Be gone. Oh yeah, I can put this one away, can't I? Mono Green seems like a good deck. It's certainly the most popular deck that people are running. We've had a really good time against Mono Green today and yesterday. This land shall become a creature. It has haste, but it is sideways. Interesting. Does all have fucking trample? I mean, you guys. Please, I mean, you guys. Wrenn and Esika! I mean, that's like the absolute best bank right off the top. Bam. Boom. Yeah, there it is. Oh my god. Illustrator says, so after hearing you say something about the data breach, like what happened with Twitch, I googled and then immediately changed everything. I would have appreciated Twitch actually sending me something about it. You know, oh my god, fuck. You know, I recognize that, there's a lot of security concerns when it comes to talking about, well, legality and security concerns when it comes to talking about stuff. I mean, especially, like, say, with GDPR, with data privacy and stuff like this, I think that, like, the way in which things get structurally notified has a lot of restrictions and constraints on it. Is my understanding. So this has trample, right? So, like, the best we can hope to do is pick off this one. Yeah, Totoro says, actually wasn't trying to be humorous. Yeah, no, I saw your message, Totoro. I'm really glad that you're still hanging around, because I got distracted and was on, like, some crazy long tangent, and I just kind of forgot. Forgot what on earth I was even talking about. Okay. So we're gonna probably play the Tangled Florahedron. We're just gonna crack. Oh, I can't crack this one. Fuck. God, I look dead, don't I? 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. Probably have a few more turns left in us. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where I think it's just something that sucks all around. I think it's just something that just completely fucking sucks all around. We have been losing some games, man. There's some other just good lists that are not mono green. Star creature you control, fight star creature you don't control. Get out of here. This is a really nice way to signal with the different colors. Hey. Crack that land. Yeah, let's get this white one. Nope. Maybe a bunch of angels, maybe? Maybe. That is not it. Alright. How? No! No! My points!